properly cleaned? Well, today I'm going to show you the instruments used to brush your teeth and how to get it clean and the benefits of good oral health. So, first off, I'm going to show you the items that most of us know. There will be the toothbrush, which we all know what it does. It brushes the clean, smooth sides of your teeth and gets off plaque. And then dental floss, although a lot of people do not use dental floss because they think, oh, well, dental floss makes my gums bleed. Actually, your gums bleed because you don't use dental floss, because dental floss gets the stuff between the plaque between your teeth and it straightens your gums. And then there'd be mouthwash, which isn't really needed, but it's more of when people are brushing their teeth, they like to have it because it leaves their breath fresh and they like to hear that it cleans your mouth from bacteria, which is what mouthwash does. And then there's toothpaste, of course. And toothpaste goes with the toothbrush, of course. And what it does, it not only leaves your mouth clean, but it's like an abrasive, and it also kills the bacteria. And then there's healthy diet, which isn't really an instrument, but this is also a big help for your teeth. A lot of people think, it's a big myth that everyone thinks only sugar is what gives you cavities, when actually it's carbohydrates that gives you cavities, because when you leave carbohydrates by not brushing your teeth on your teeth, it forms plaque, and plaque goes on and it turns into a cavity. And another question that's very common is, what's the difference between plaque and tartar? Well, plaque is a start, like leftover carbohydrates from not brushing, and then after a while of not being brushed for a while, it'll harden into tartar. Carbohydrates. And then, so it'll harden and then it'll turn into tartar. And after a while, the tartar will work its way into the teeth, leaving cavities. So that's why brushing is so important. And with healthy diet, so sugar also, it's actually the carbs that are what leaves cavities and everything. And it's also, by eating healthy, is what keeps your teeth strong. And a lot of questions are, well, how long are we supposed to brush our teeth? And how do I know if I'm brushing it long enough, like timer-wise? Well, there isn't a set rule for how long you're supposed to brush your teeth. There are more guidelines because dentists, of course, all the time, they debate and they say, well, what if it's 1 minute? Well, what if it's 3 minutes? So they debated for a while, and the suggestive amount is 3 minutes, but that's what dentists always suggest. So people wonder, okay, now that that's guidelines out of the way, how do we know we're brushing for 3 minutes? Well, there's many ways, you can time yourself with a stopwatch. You can get one of those little sand things, time clocks, where you turn around, and then a lot of people do that. But there's another way where you listen to music, like find a 3-minute song on, some people do it, and they listen to their music for 3 minutes, and when their music stops, that's when you know your teeth are brushed. And then a lot of people also wonder, well, why do I have to brush for 3 minutes? Well, it's because 3 minutes, it depends on how dirty your teeth get by how much you eat. So, because you can brush for 2 minutes and still be fine, not get any cavities. But why they set that guideline for 3 minutes is because if you brush for 30 seconds, you're not going to get everything off, all the plaque off, and plaque will harden to tartar, which leads to cavities. And that's the end of my speech.